Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to Map to Love with Katherine Nichole. This is going to be your twin flame, soulmate, June, or whenever you're guided to this, because these messages are meant to be timeless. This is a soul contract reading for you and your twin flame, divine partner, soulmate, your person, whatever you want to call, uh, your other half, so to speak. Take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. We're going to see what energies you brought in from a past life together into this life and how you plan to use it. What did you plan to manifest? What's being activated? Good things like that. I have several different new card decks, two of them brand new, to being used on the channel, but this is beyond Lemuria. I purchased this for us because I think, wow, it's so incredible. So incredible. So we're going to get the information for you, Sagittarius, on what did you bring forward from your last life, past life that you lived with your sacred lover, and what did they bring forward from that life? What are they working on now, type of a thing in this life. Because when you bring something forward, it's like a skill that you've already mastered, or it's something that you haven't quite finished up, right? And then how did you plan to use that together? Okay, for you, the union, your person. Okay, for you, Sagittarius, highest and best. Radical expansion. Wow, look at how pretty this card is. I love dragons. And look, there's a divine feminine right here with an open heart, just pouring her heart out, shining that light to the universe. And I feel like this portal is opening to this new life. Radical expansion. The 40 being a 4, angelic guidance. You're very much connected to the angels. The angelic realm are guiding you heavily right now to bring you stability and expansion. And sometimes when we radically expand and we wake up, right, to new levels, it kind of can be a little overwhelming. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, reach out to a healer, reach out to someone that knows about this. Ground yourself in Mother Earth and get your footing as you evolve to these much higher places. But you're very much connected to the divine. What about your person? She of the Lotus. So I feel with a 43 being a 7 is your person had to learn how to blossom and bloom and find their inner peace. Whenever I think of a lotus flower, I think of meditating in it, in the middle of it to find that peace and blossoming and blooming. I mean, we're going to dive deeper into the book, but she of the lotus, peace, tranquility. That's what I'm feeling from learning the lessons. So this person, I feel, brings you peace. And the union, the portal keeper, wow. And I already thought that looked like a portal, that dragon. So both of you are portal keepers. You help unlock new portals to other dimensions. This reminds me of Egypt, of course. And of course, I love cats, so I love that this came up. Intuition, psychic gifts, independence. Very powerful. Very, very powerful here. Powerful connection. We don't want to cut off the dragon's head, right? There we go. Wow. Beautiful energy. Okay, we're going to look in the book here because I'm curious. I'm learning these cards with you guys, which I enjoy doing because I learn and grow something new every day, hopefully more than just something. Okay, radical expansion. Living and loving at full capacity. Being unapologetically you. Self-expression, boldness, having a voice, taking up space, expansion, empowerment, owning your true power, being visible in the world, having fun with your magnificence, letting go of judgment, creative exploration, radical ways of being. Yeah, you're different. You're very unique. You have a unique perception on life and living that's different than anybody else. And because you're so beautifully connected to the divine, it's like you just know things that other people don't know. And what Spirit's encouraging you to do is really step into your power in this life and let go of judgments, let go of self-imposed limitations, let go of societal limitations, and really step into your power and express yourself in the beautiful way that you were meant to, because you are going to help others. You are the pioneer of your life. The way forward may be in your dreams or visions. You might find it useful to do automatic writing or intuitive drawing to capture some of the more lucid information. Be creative and don't take the opinions of others. Yeah, it's time for expansion. You can be as big as your energy wants to be. Stop and consider anything that's holding you back. The universe is giving you a permission slip that allows you to let go of limiting stories and take up all the space you need for other things, like letting go of things we don't need, even in your home, like detoxing your physical body, I'm hearing. The world needs people like you, wants people like you. And remember to center yourself in your heart and be the masterpiece of that your soul always wanted you to be. Oh, it's gorgeous. You're amazing. I can feel your energy. It's amazing. It's powerful. Now your person, she of the lotus, that's shadow work. So you may know this about them, or this is something that may be hidden, but they may be going through some type of dark night of the soul, or have just recently been in that. But shadow work is a big deal for this person, and I feel that they would be really good at leading others through shadow work because they've had to do this, or they're being forced to do this to finish up some cycles. Addressing dissonance, seeing downfalls as a flip side of superpowers, loving yourself back to wholeness, the beautiful lotus that grows from murky waters, disempowering triggers, bringing light into your dark corners. So they are mastering, or have mastered, depending on what point in their journey they're in, the ability to bring the shadows and fears and lower vibrations to the light, to understand and realize and recognize consciously different triggers so that they don't fall into the ego trap, is what I'm getting for this person. And they know that self-love and nourishment is key to, moving through the shadow energy. They may be looking at unconscious patterns and belief systems right now, cleaning them up. And things are being revealed to them that they didn't know before. They thought maybe they had dealt with it, or it was something that wasn't a big deal. And so they're realizing that even the smallest things are an opportunity to really grow and have this radical expansion like you. Together, I feel like you bring the shadows and the light into balance. The portal keeper, unique gateways to mystical experiences, psychic ability, raising your vibration, expanded consciousness, the Akashic records, past life ties. Okay, well, if you were wondering if you came from past life, you did. Exploring the edges of reality for significant messages. Seeing between the lines, multidimensional awareness. Yeah, because you're so connected to the divine, and your person is very much connected to the human experience, together you're the yin and yang, and that's how you bring things to other people's awareness and to one another for a lot of expansion. As we become more sensitive and aware, we are more receptive to mystical experience. The beings of Lemuria evolved with a different kind of intelligence. They were skilled at harnessing energy from natural and abundant forces such as crystals, the heart of the earth, and the moon. They could share complex information without words. The Lemurians operated in multiple realms at will and could disappear from human perception. Technically, they were in the same location, but in an overlaying reality of parallel dimension, which could be very different. So I feel that you're both very psychically advanced souls. You came in with this information, and, paying attention to the ley lines, the meridian systems on the body, the earth ley lines, the chakras being very important for you, knowing about chakra health and how to keep yourself balanced. You're very much attracted to powerful, energetic vortexes around the world, holistic medicine being highlighted. And Spirit is asking you to gently explore the edges of your reality. Spend time in your forest to listen. Deepen your meditation practice. Dance yourself into ecstasy. Explore psychic tools and study new healing modalities. So that may be something that you're interested in if you aren't already in that profession. Magic exists where you care to find it. Look between the lines to limitless discovery. Beautiful. And to me, we're talking about divine sacred union. So what Spirit's asking you to do, Sagittarius, is read between the lines. There's more going on than meets the eye. So trust your intuition, because there is expansion and growth, awareness, and the portal is being opened. Okay, now I got these as a gift. They're really beautiful cards, the Starseed Oracle. So we're going to get some information on what's being activated within you right now, Sagittarius, whenever you're listening to this, and your person and the union. Okay, Sagittarius, for you, we the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. I have a portal keeper, and there's a portal. Okay, so rebirthing into a brand new cycle, actually giving birth to a baby. Okay, it could be birthing a creative project, nurturing yourself like a mother would, being nurturing to others, this deep love for yourself, and extending that light out to others, you know, with this expansion, this radical expansion that you're always seeming to be a part of at different times of your life. It's really important that you nurture yourself. And for your person, surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, making love to life. Oh, don't you just enjoy this card? Making love to life. So what's being activated with your person is, of course, they're realizing that the shadow aspects are all part of them, and they're bringing that to the light. They're feeling very happy and satisfied and surrendering to the sweetness instead of being overly focused on worry and doubt and fears. So they're really focusing on the love and beauty of this planet, beauty of the world around them, allowing themselves to feel pleasure and joy again. Gorgeous energy. And what's being activated in the union? The 7 star sisters, birthing creations. Again, birth as a portal, the portal keeper, radical expansion, birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. So there is something new birthing in this, okay? Something to do with the number 7 could mean something. Your tribe, your sisters, your brothers, you know what I mean? But the 7 sisters being something about your soul sisters helping you birth this creation. You are of the stars, star seeds, coming together and expressing yourselves in such a way that it creates this whole new world, this whole new dimension, this whole new reality for others. Your creations will help others and be so rewarding to yourself. But there is something about definitely birthing a new cycle here that's going to be very pleasurable and very joyful and very abundant and very sensual, with Venus energy coming forward, very sensual. So we're going to look a little bit more in the book. We the Hathors. Birth is a portal that ushers in new life. The Hathors are here to remind you that you're a child of the cosmic mother, and you're being called to be held by her deep, never-ending love and embrace. So it's time to really nurture yourself. This card is of extreme potency, of femininity, of creation, and of birth. You're being called to mother yourself and others too, to surrender to your sacred femininity, to create and surrender to your own creations, to hold and be held, remembering who you are. If you're struggling in any way, you're being reassured that things will work out. Open yourself to receiving the overflowing love of the cosmic mother, flooding towards you from every direction. Let it stretch your heart. I allow the deep love of the cosmic mother to wash over me. I am loved. I am held. Wow, what gorgeous energy. Let yourself be held. Take a little time out. As your person is surrendering to the sweetness of life, this is a sensual, highly feminine card. You both got, okay, listen. You both got feminine, highly feminine cards, okay? And then the seven sisters come up. So this is about the feminine energy rising within you and your person, focusing on emotions and your intuition and compassion and this very loving and nurturing energy in this union. It is a call to surrender to the sweetness of life, to let the ever-abundant feminine take over, to taste the fruits you've been working so hard to grow, to let your senses take over and really drink in your life with wonder, to get intoxicated on the simple bounty that this planet has to offer and which you have within you when your well is full. Ooh. The ancient Babylonians connected to the feminine goddess Ishtar to the planet Venus, and in Rome mythology, Venus was the goddess of love and beauty. In our night sky, aside from the moon, Venus shines the brightest. This is your most precious resource, is this love and this joy. Okay? How can you surrender to the sweetness of life as your person is surrendering to the sweetness? What's one way you can enjoy your life a little more? Allow yourself to do that. You know, it's really important that you allow yourself to have fun and to nurture your inner child. The 7 star sisters is what ties you together, what's being activated in the union. There are new creations that want to be born, beauty that is yearning to be woven, new consciousness that's longing to be breathed into life. If you draw this card, you are being called to surrender to these creations. There's a lot of the word surrender. So just surrender to the divine, surrender to the flow. It's a new era now. This is the card of the artist and the midwife. You are being called to ponder question. What wants to be birthed through you? What new creations are whispering in your ear? What beauty are you being called to make? Creativity and intuition come from the same sacred place. They occur when we find ourselves flowing with the rest of life. Beautiful, beautiful. Surrender to a creative project, such as a new business or a book, or perhaps you're being called to weave beauty in your home or in the way you cook. Regardless of the end result, you're being called to express yourself through your creativity. So I feel like within this union, there's a new creative approach that's birthing this brand new cycle that's going to be quite lovely. Very connected to the divine, to your star family. Now we're going to get some supporting energies for you, your person in this union. We're going to start with the angels of Atlantis. Oh, I think that's you. Dreams. Raziel saying pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your visions. Dream bigger. Third eye activation. When you're sleeping, there's more going on than meets the eye. There's things being activated in you. This is really bringing forward that message again to nurture yourself, to rest a little more if you feel like you need to rest, because when we ascend and we grow and the earth is shifting and there's all of these planets in retrograde and a couple more going in retrograde, and then there's all of these eclipses happening in June and July. I mean, lunar eclipse, solar eclipse, then a lunar eclipse. There's all of these different things happening, and Archangel Raziel is helping you to guide you to get more rest, giving you messages in your dreams as you sleep, light body activations, your star family communicating with you. And what about for the union and your person? For the union, joy. Look at that. Jophiel for joy. Stepping into your power, emotional intelligence with this dolphin. Just fun, joy. See, that pleasure and joy energy, that's what's being activated in this union. I mean, wow, that's really pretty. And for your person, meditation, Jophiel again. So really, Archangel Jophiel and Raziel working with you in this union and your person to go within. They're surrendering, right? They're surrendering to their light, surrendering to their truth, calling their power back, finding their peace, finding their balance with all the lessons. And exactly how interesting is that? Because it's exactly what I felt with the lotus, like someone meditating, and this is on your person's side. Nothing is by accident, you guys. That's why I love doing this, and I love doing cards. I mean, I absolutely love cards because they're so beautiful. They are a piece of art, and they really do tell a story and confirm to us what we already know and what's already been said. And I find that to be just so delightful and joyful. So what makes you feel delighted and joyful? You know, go after that. Find your truth within. Okay, these are a card deck that I was gifted. I'm so very thankful. They have a very velvet feel. I really like them. They're the Angels and Ancestors deck. So we're just going to see for you, Sagittarius, what other supporting energies are with you. Let's see. Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. So as you nurture yourself and you let go and see, again, third eye being, of course, heart and your emotions, but look at that third eye, and that's the third eye. So there's something about, there's things being unlocked when you nurture yourself, when you connect deeply within the core of who you are to your emotions, your emotional body. Your emotions are guiding you. Trust that. Trust your intuition. That this is balancing your head and your heart, seeing through the illusions, facing fears, realizing they're a false reality, and the truth is really love. That's what's happening for you right now. So really pay attention to your dreams and what's going on in your meditations, maybe songs that you're hearing, things like that, because it's all a clue in and it's guiding you. Okay, for your person, the arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. So they're being protected right now as they shoot their arrow of intention and manifest their dreams. And again, surrender. The word surrender is a big deal here. So they're working to surrender to the flow of the universe. Surrender to divine timing. Because when we shoot our arrows of intention, it's important to let go of the who, what, when, where, why, and what time. Because when we think about those types of things and we overanalyze and we obsess, it takes away from expansion and growth and focusing on creative projects and other things, right? And they're relying on their spiritual protection as they change and grow and surrender to the sweetness. I just feel the word surrender, even though this card doesn't say it. It's like they're surrendering to the flow. And what about the union? Spring. Yeah, see your seeds grow. There's something happening now. I mean, this is all happening now. So when you surrender and you allow yourself to heal and you allow yourself to birth into this new version of yourself, balanced, restored, refreshed, focusing on joy, focusing on this new life, surrendering to the beauty of life, you're going to see your seeds grow in this connection. This connection is growing and it's like productive and fertile, and talk about birthing a baby with the rabbit right there, if that's what you're working on. Yeah, that could definitely happen. So what I feel like is your person has been in this meditation type mode and is working to come out of it and sort of spring into action towards in this creative projects and this connection, whatever this means to you. Perhaps this is a message for you to get busy on your projects, get busy on whatever this is that you're creating and bringing to the world, and really getting it out there. It's like the perfect time for that is what I'm hearing. There's something growing in this connection, in this sacred union. Now with the Shadowscapes card, we're going to ask, what lessons, soul growth, wisdom, and manifestations did you plan to work out together in this life? In the energetic spiritual realm, in the 5D, and in the physical and emotional realm, in the 3D. So we're going to see. All right, what about in the 5D? What's going on with you and your person? What's been happening? What have you been working out in the spiritual realm? So this is the Queen of Wands. This is stepping into your full power, Sagittarius, okay? This is the fire energy, the feminine. We already talked about this, that this is the rise of the feminine. It's all very much feminine cards up here. Even the Water Guardian is feminine, and the picture in the dreams is feminine. So it is something about the feminine rising for sure. And really trusting your emotions allowing your sensuality to shine. Your creative talents and gifts are very much wanted and desired in the world, and this is you expressing yourself in the way that you were meant to express yourself. So that's what you're working on. You're finding the peace with who you really are. And look at that. Talk about trusting your intuition and being highly spiritual. And here's the High Priestess, again, a divine feminine energy. Trusting your intuition, bringing the shadows to the light, finding that perfect balance. Secrets are being revealed when you take a time to rest and meditate and go within. Divine wisdom being unlocked, so trust it. And this is like a pomegranate or something in her hand. It's like the sweetness of life being revealed. See that Venus energy, pleasure, joy. It's all happening. Really growing your psychic gifts and your intuition and knowingness. A lot of spiritual growth and development in this life. For this contract, this divine sacred contract with your lover. Okay. So there's things being revealed. Here it is. There's the clarity. There's the truth. Taking this sort of truth and communicating. So there's some kind of communication being worked out in the 5D so that it can be expressed in the 3D. And there is a rebirth in communication happening. When you're dreaming, when you're meditating, you are telepathically communicating with your person. That is them in your dreams. If you felt it, if you feel their energy with you, it is them. Trust that. Yeah, overcoming heartache and pain. So there's been things that have happened in past lives and in this life that have caused your heart to hurt and be fearful of love and be guarded, third-party situations, whatever the case is, it's healing from that. That's what's happening, is working on healing, because you don't want to bring this into the physical, right? Well, best you can. I mean, you'll heal together, of course, because I do believe that divine sacred unions are very healing. When you connect to your person, you help them heal. When they connect to you, they help you heal. So sending love, unconditional love to one another's heart space will help really push this healing forward at a quicker rate. But healing has to occur, yeah. The balance is being found. See this forward movement? Learning the lessons, letting go of control. Do you see that? Like she's not even, and again, it's a feminine. I mean, you can't make it up. It's all feminine cards. So it is about the feminine energy. If you're a masculine listening to this, and you would like to speak about this further, please reach out to me. But this is allowing the feminine intuition, that very compassionate, all-knowing feminine energy within you, letting go of the reins, letting go of control, going with the flow, and everything in life is working out. You see the horses are white, so they're purified, totally balanced, no reins, closing her eyes, trusting that she's communicating and getting this moving forward. You see that? So there's a lot of, need for trust here, but that's what's happening, is trusting the process. That's what's transforming in the 5D realm to bring you joy and pleasure in the 3D realm. Let's see. So this is part of your contract, is to gain this clarity and get this healing. You help one another heal and find your balance. It is about your psychic gifts and trusting your intuition and allowing this creative energy, this expansive energy to flow through you and express yourself in the way that you meant to in this life, within this union, being authentic. All right, what's going on in the 3D realm? What did you plan to manifest? What is the purpose of this contract? What is it going to bring, this soul contract? Oh, well, okay. Let's see what they are. Oh, okay. All right. We have the Empress. How beautiful is that? There's the portal. That's that portal keeper. You have the ability to open this portal and move through it. Literally creating the life of your dreams. Talk about Venus energy and goddess of love, and the Empress comes out. I mean, this is creation itself. You see that? Look at this beautiful Queen of Wands. That's you in the, knowing your worth and stepping into your power in the physical. And when you do that and you express yourself and you push out creative projects and you tell your lover how you feel, oh my gosh, your whole world opens up to this beautiful 10 of Cups. So you were meant to be purified in the light. Do you see the two white horses, and then you see the masculine and feminine purified in the light, and you see the portal? I mean, you can't make this up. It's very prosperous. It's very abundant. This is peace, contentment, love, joy, and growth. Wow. That's the portal that's open. Hallelujah. Healing. The Hermit. There's a lot of healing, like I already felt. You're being healed and coming out of this energy, right? Out of this hermit mode and moving forward. I mean, and it, okay, I've never felt this before, but for your reading, doesn't this kind of look like a ring? Like with a, obviously that's not a diamond, but it kind of looks like a ring. So I feel that there's some kind of communication about a higher level of commitment in this union. Yeah, because this is very reciprocal, right? The masculine, finally, here's the masculine saying, well, refreshed and purified in the light, getting that clarity, right? Surrendering to the sweetness and saying, I want to give to you my feminine. So there's a gift coming in the material world, or you already have it, some kind of inheritance, unexpected money, opportunity that's going to help you move forward. Perhaps the masculine is getting some money, a little extra money, something's happening, so they could buy that ring. I mean, I'm just saying. And look at this, again, showing the masculine now in the 3D realm, saying, yes, I'm leaving the drama. Do you see that? Because the Five of Wands is drama, competition. Perhaps this masculine is competing for you because you have options and they're willing to compete, but they're not willing to do it in a low vibrational way. Look at that, all white. And finding the peace and leaving the battle, looking the other direction. I am not paying attention to the drama and the BS of the world. This is a spiritual battle. I've been battling with myself for way too long, and I'm changing things. So the masculine is changing things and wants to be more giving and loving because they see your worth, divine feminine. That's what's happening. Your person sees your worth and knows that you're the empress, knows that you're their queen. So incredibly sensual and sexy and beautiful and interesting and just, I mean, nothing like they've ever felt before. Wow. Okay. And so what's manifesting, what you planned is new opportunity, growth, thinking about what you can do with this opportunity, right? This newness, a new project, doing something together. Page of Pentacles. So something's coming in, and then we have the Knight of Swords and the Temperance card. Temperance is my twin flame soulmate recognition, yin and yang. So there's balance coming to this union. There's balanced communication coming in. You see how that Knight of Swords, sometimes the Knight can be very in and out, very cutting, very rash. But this Knight, this masculine has been taking their time. And they want to be very clear on their communication because they don't want to be like they were in the past. You see, look at all this peace from the masculine, from the battle. You see this? Peace. Peace. I have my truth and clarity now. I know what this is. I know what this is. So this union is coming into balance. There's some kind of communication. See, there's the Knight, there's the Ace in the 5D. The masculine's taking it, examining it, learning their lessons, and there's some kind of balanced opportunity here, making the decision to go after it, because this is a choice card. There's choices, right? So the masculine's finding the balance. You see how he's balancing on one leg, finding the balance, making this decision, letting whatever needs to be clear away. These are the bottom three cards, the Two of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Three of Wands. So this is the underlying energy. Things need to be cleared away. These are epiphanies, ideas, lessons being learned, letting go of the past, letting go of the battle, always doing things a certain way and it never really working out, right? So this is the ship coming in. The masculine sees the feminine in the situation as the ship coming in. That's my ship coming in. And I imagine that the masculine is like right here, right? And I'm just going to take this leap of faith over here because this is where I belong. That's what I'm feeling. But some things need to end and be cleared away in order to, make love to life again. So that's what's changing. Something's changing. But they do know your worth, divine feminine. So as long as you know your worth and you're in your power and you're living your best life, they are coming home. A homecoming, a joyful homecoming. We're going to get some messages from your star family, from your tribe, from this 7 sisters. Transcendence. Transcend your mind's limitation and allow your soul's light to truly shine. It's time. And look at this. Dreams. The universe speaks to you through your dreams. I mean, come on. Dreams. It's happening. Pay attention. Keep a dream journal. Even if you don't really understand it, just write down whatever you can remember, because it'll start to make sense later. Guidance. You are not alone. You are guided by masters and teachers of the highest realms. I mean, that's the truth. You're very much connected. Trust in that connection. Creation. Being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of your limitless creative soul. Oh my goodness, come on. That's what we've been talking about. Truth. See your light. Know your power. Have the courage to walk your truth. Oh my Lord. Spirit, I love you. Release. Release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. Wow. Way to bring it home, Spirit. Star family, thank you. Sagittarius, are you getting the message that it's your time to shine? I got these beautiful cards for us to share with you guys, a yogic path. And look at how gorgeous they are. I know you're going to appreciate the Sagittarius. I mean, look, and it's golden portal of golden opportunities open for you. See that? So we're going to get a final message here for you. Believe in your truth, because it's your truth. Trust it. Ooh, I've not had this card yet. Look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. Lalita Tripura Sundari. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to read from the book. So as I look it up, just really absorb the energy of all these portals being open. And it really is about trusting your intuition, going towards joy and happiness and what you want in life, stepping into your power and expressing yourself in the way that you were meant to express yourself. 115. So a deity, which I figured, and I'm getting to know these with you. This may be a book that I always look in, though, as I get to know these. Goddess of erotic spirituality. Come on, Sagittarius. Don't you love that? I love this for you guys. Goddess of erotic spirituality. Again, a goddess, okay? Divine Feminine. It's time to go after your desires. These desires are not your goals of achievement, but rather what the inner you desires. Love, lust, passion. Lalita, the Tantrika goddess, awakens within to remind you of your divine feminine nature. I'm telling you, it's the divine feminine rising. Hallelujah. She is fully alive, untamed, and mystical, joining the erotic with the spiritual. Lalita represents the part of you that is both a queen and a nymph, ruling with her elegance without foregoing her pleasure. Meditate on embodying Lalita's sensual power in all aspects of your life. And you got the Empress and the Queen of Wands. I mean, you can't get any more clear than that. Sagittarius, just be you. Move towards that which makes you feel sensual, awake, and alive. In our society, we've been taught to repress our divine feminine nature in order to be taken seriously. However, by doing so, we are not only operating as half of a whole. Oh, we are only operating as half of a whole. Lalita has come to remind you of your inner Tantrika energy, that which oozes with erotic Shakti life force. It's time to merge your spiritual self with your sensual, sexual self, as the two are intrinsically related. Oh, yes, they are. Enjoy all things with sensuality: food, conversation, self-care, movement. Follow what feels good, not what makes sense to the patriarchal system. Bring in all aspects of yourself to the table and watch your life blossom. Holy crap. You are the goddess of erotic spirituality. I think that's going to have to be your title. So I'm wishing you many blessings on this sensual journey that you're on. Find joy and pleasure in life and who you are, because you are beautiful, you are magnificent, and you are meant to live and enjoy all the sensual, beautiful pleasures of life. I appreciate you all.